everyone, it's Forrest the Rainman and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be looking through my old sketchbook. I know that sounds like boring, really boring and whatever, but like, no, it's not going to be boring. I promise it is not going to be boring at all. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to try to make it awesome. So yeah, it's going to be all old and cringy and weird because this is my grade 8 sketchbook and I'm in grade 10 now. Look at me go exposing myself. Woo. So yeah, this is like 2 years old, so my drawing has really evolved since then. So it is going to be really weird. And yeah. Alright, and I'm not going to show you all the pictures, like I'm not going to show you every single picture in this sketchbook because that's going to take a century and a half. So I'm just only going to show you the pictures that are really kind of cringy and yeah, now I can tell you like the backstories to them. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so first, well, like this is my, like during art class, like this isn't just like a free-for-all kind of do whatever sketchbook. This is for my art class in grade 8, so we just had to do particular stuff. So yeah. The first one is sort of like, we're supposed to do, like, we had to learn how to do, like, perspective, and so we had to draw, like, a fan, for example, and, yeah, I failed at that. But if you wanted to see how I drew dragons 2 years ago, this is how. But I don't even know really what I was doing. I don't know, like, if that was supposed to be a particular type of dragon or something. That's when I was still figuring out how to draw, like, the wings and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. And, oh, I remember this. Okay, so, we also had to learn how to draw with pastel. And, yeah, like, I kind of went overboard with the pastel because, like, it's still not, like, tried whatsoever. Like, I think I would have spent a little bit too crazy with the pastel. But anyway, yeah. What else is there? Yeah, because, like, we had to do something sort of like this. We had to, like, do our name in, like, sort of like a graffiti kind of style. And we had to do that with pastel. Oh, hey, there's some more dragons. Look at that. Yeah, beautiful. Again, just trying to teach myself how to draw and stuff. This one here isn't really, drawing, but it was just like a collage that I had to do, and like I really like dogs, so I had to do like a sort of dog collage sort of thing. Yeah, stupid piece of paper keeps falling out of my notebooks, not my. Anyway, and then there was this too. This actually kind of turned out better than some of my other drawings. I had to do a perspective of a house. That didn't turn out as well as I wanted it to. More cringy dragons, more cringy dragons, more cringy dragons. Like, look at the size of the head of that one. Like, it's not. Yeah. So that, like, all of this was my sketch, like all the art from grade 8. So I used the rest of the book for more sketches that weren't from art class, that were just kind of like free for all, kind of like do whatever you sort of want. Like most of these I actually did during the summer. So these are, like, all the drawings now are 2017, so like a year ago. So a little bit more updated, but still not quite there with like how I'm drawing right now. Okay, so there was like this game that I really like playing. Also, by the way, like, just disclaimer that this is not a sponsor at all. It's just a game that I like to play. It's called Dragonland, and there's like different types of characters. So here, this is like Blaze, and then this would be Blaze if he was a Winds of Fire dragon. So yeah, and then I kind of did the same for like a bunch of other characters. And I also did like the first generation of the Dragons of Destiny for Winds of Fire, and like this has like Clay, Tsunami, Glory, Starflight, and Sunny, and all that kind of awesomeness. And I did the second generation as well, but I didn't color them in because like I guess I was just too lazy to. And I just did like some Winds of Fire hybrids of all sort of like the different characters, and yeah, and I also came up with some of my own Winds of Fire like OCs. Like this one is called a Forest Wing, and I also have Blood Wing and Crystal Wing and Wind Wing. I did 7 again because I wasn't entirely sure like how many I should do. And I also have a Sharp Wing. I don't know really how I came up with that, but I did. Trench Wing. I think the wings on this one look pretty cool, and I think the tail turned out pretty good too. Oh, a Cave Wing. It is physically impossible for a body to be that long. Like, that is not, like, is it like a wiener dog dragon or something? I don't know, like, it's just so weird. Oh hey, I did a Darkstalker. Actually, this is, like, I did this a long time ago. It was, supposed to be, like, a speed draw, but, like, the thing went way too fast, and, like, actually, I have posted a speed draw before, a few videos back, so go check that out. It's only, like, 26 seconds long or something like that. But yeah, I tried to make it as long as possible, but it didn't really work, and it still went by way too quickly. So it's just in my sketchbook, just kind of hanging out there. So also this is me trying to redraw the the Silkwing from Winds of Fire book 11. I think I did a fairly good job. I did that a while ago, but whatever. Also, I have made my own, like, series inspired by Winds of Fire, but it's not Winds of Fire, it's, like, my own book series that I'm writing right now. It's called Tales of Elements. It's not published or anything like that. I'm still just, like, writing it just for fun. I do want to publish it eventually, but I'm not going to yet because I don't know how to publish books. But there's like 8 tribes that I have in my book, or like 8 kingdoms, like 8 types of dragons. So yeah, these are the 8 types. So there's the Thorntail. Thorntails can camouflage and they breathe fire, and they camouflage to like hunt down their prey. It's kind of ironic though because they live in the forest that they breathe fire, but yeah, they just do that. So yeah, that's Thorntail. This is an Ocean Tail. They can breathe underwater, obviously, and they can actually breathe no, they can't breathe anything. Like, they can't, like, breathe water. Like, they can't, like, shoot water or anything. But they do have a poisonous bite when, like, they bite another dragon. Like it, like, really, really hurts. And, like, and the spot where they got bitten, like, swells up and becomes really hot. And it's very painful, and you can't move. And it's just, like, it's basically just, like, poison going into your body. And then there is the Ice Tail. They have like an icicle sort of thing at the tip of their tail, which is like really sharp, and they can stab other dragons with it. They can also breathe ice. Actually, I really like how the Bone Tail turned out. I think I did a pretty cool job with it. And it's sort of like it's sort of supposed to have like a skeleton sort of style to it, like hence Bone Tail, because like It's like they're supposed to be kind of like creepy and very mysterious. They can possess other dragons and like they can possess and kind of like curse stuff. Like they can possess other dragons, they can curse objects, and they can breathe fire. Stonetails are the strongest dragon, the strongest type of dragon out of all the kingdoms. They can breathe fire as well, and they just like have like super strength, I guess, in a way. Then there's Goldtails, known as the prettiest tribe of kingdom, I guess. And every goldtail has like a main color, which is like gold. Like every goldtail has gold scales, but then there's also like each one has like their own individual unique jewel within them. Like the one that I showed here, like that's sort of like a magenta kind of color, I guess. So her jewel is magenta because that's what color she is. And then Flametail, I kind of like how this one turned out. I think I did a pretty good job with that. Flametails have like the most amount of fire, and they are very spiritual as well. Like they believe in the fire spirits, so they're very kind of tribal, spiritual, all that kind of stuff. And then the Stormtail, the most dangerous tribe or the most dangerous type of dragon out of all the kingdoms, because that like that kind of yellow lightning barb thing, if they stab you with it, then you instantly die. Like it's like very dangerous, and most of them are really kind of mean, well, sort of, and yeah. And also, if you recognize this, then this was from that speed draw that I did before, like maybe a month or so back, of Queen Glory, and because like I was just trying to make it look as detailed as possible. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out, like it went super fast. Anyways, like it didn't, like I was trying to put as much detail in so it could last for at least like 2 or 3 minutes, but it was again only like 23 seconds or something. So yeah. And I've done also like a few kind of like ships sort of thing, like Clay and Peril is like Claro, and Tsunami and Riptide is like Ripnami and all that kind of stuff. I did that too. The first time, like I'm not very good at drawing a two-faced kind of dragon, because I haven't practiced a lot. So that was my first go at it. The second one turned out a little bit better. Yeah, and then I'm right now still on Glory Brightness. So yeah, and that is all I have in my sketchbook for now. So yeah, that is like all of my cringy drawings. Like the like when it gets like to the end, in my opinion, I don't think they're as cringy because they're updated. So I think I did a pretty good job. But yeah, my old ones, like back in like grade 8, they're really bad. Cause like I didn't really know how to draw at that point. I'm completely self-taught with everything. Like I taught myself how to draw dragons and cats and dogs. Like before I used like my dragons looked like cats with wings, before. And now I'm teaching myself how to draw. Like I've done all this just by myself. Same with like animation. Like I am completely self-taught with that. So even though it's kind of cringy and it's not the best quality ever, I'm still just my own teacher in a way. In fact, I am teaching myself how to do YouTube. Like no one else in my family is a YouTuber, and I am like the first one. And so I think that's pretty cool. Like yeah, I'm just self-taught in everything that I do with this. So yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Anyway, enough of my mushy inspirational speech. Yeah, so I hope you liked that. I hope that wasn't like boring or anything. I hope that I made that somewhat entertaining. So yeah. Alright, that's all I got for today. And yeah. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.